Welcome to the weekly press briefing of the Kosovo Specialist Chambers, where we aim to provide you with an update on the latest developments at the court and a look ahead at next week. In the case of Hisni Gutsati and Nasim Haradinaj, the defense continued its cross-examination of the first witness, an SPO investigator, on Monday and Tuesday of this week. The witness testified about the documents seized by the SPO from the KLA War Veterans Association last September, and about whether these contained information considered by the SPO to be confidential. The trial panel has announced that it will ask for the opinions of the defense and prosecution on some of the evidence provided during the testimony of the first witness. Based on these submissions, the judges will decide if they will allow for this evidence to be considered in the trial. On Tuesday afternoon, the second witness, a journalist from Kosovo, started his testimony. The witness has been compelled to appear in accordance with Rule 121, Paragraph 2 of the KSC Rules of Procedure and Evidence, and he is assisted by counsel. The witness testified about how he and his news outlet received the documents from the KLA War Veterans Association. The third witness in the case began testimony today. Also in the Gutsati and Haradinaj case, the trial panel ordered the Kosovo police to provide information by 26th of November regarding its authority and capability concerning the potential temporary release of Mr. Gutsati and Mr. Haradinaj. In a related decision, the judges ordered the registrar to provide written information within the same deadline about specific rules applicable at the Specialist Chambers detention facilities. In particular, concerning potential restrictions in regards to visits and communication of detainees. In the case versus Hashim Thaci and co-accused, the Court of Appeals panel on Wednesday denied the appeal of Mr. Thaci against the decision of the pretrial judge on review of detention. Among other things, the Court of Appeals panel found that the assessment of the pretrial judge did not abuse discretion in finding that a risk of obstructing the progress of proceedings continues to exist, and in finding that the defense had failed to demonstrate that the pretrial judge had made errors in his assessment of the conditions of release. The decision is published on the KSC website. The next status conference in this case is scheduled for tomorrow, Friday, at 2:30 in the afternoon. Among the topics on the agenda are disclosure and investigative steps. Looking ahead to next week, the Salih Mustafa trial will resume next Tuesday, 2nd November, with the testimony of the fifth witness. In other news, the Kosovo Specialist Chambers outreach team held moderated discussions with citizens from communities near Kamenica and Peja, Peć, this weekend, providing basic information on the court and its proceedings to the participants and answering their questions. The meetings took place online. Since 2018, the Specialist Chambers has conducted similar outreach events across Kosovo with citizens, young people, civil society, and others to provide information about the court, to listen to people's comments and concerns, and to answer questions.